If you are planning to study in the UK, if you're planning to study abroad, whether it is Canada, US, Australia, UK, as an international student, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing courses with high job prospects in the UK using the UK shortage occupation list. This does not mean that if your course does not fall under the shortage occupation list that you will not get a job. Hey guys, we are back again with another well sought after video. You are very welcome. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Kuskus. Welcome to the Get Ahead family. Here I share study abroad content for international students, especially those going to the UK. From your application stage down to your admission, to your accommodation, down to your time at arriving in the UK. If you're new here, do well to subscribe to our channel, and when you do subscribe, click the notification bell so that whenever I make a post, you will be the first to know. Also share this channel to anybody that you know that the content will help. I get a lot of questions from my subscribers, from people in my DM, Instagram DM, and my emails like, Kuskus, what kind of course should I study? Kuskus, I want to study this course. Am I going to be able to get a job? Does it have high job prospects? Kuskus, what do you think about my choice of course? First of all, there is no blanket answer to this question. This is because your circumstances will determine what it is. Your circumstances will determine if the course you have chosen is good for you or not, which is why I usually advise you book a consultation with me. We can go through your circumstance and then we make recommendations based on your situation. I have decided to also bring this video to you so that it will guide you in your course selection. If you want to study in the UK and you are confused, you don't know what course to study, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing courses with high job prospects in the UK using the UK shortage occupation list. Now let's get right into the video. So the UK has a shortage occupation list that is usually updated yearly by the Migration Advisory Committee. For 2022, this list was updated in February 2022. The shortage occupation list has a list of professions which is short in the UK. What do I mean? A list of professions that employers are finding it difficult to employ UK residents. In other words, employers can now go outside the UK to employ foreigners to fill this role. So the shortage occupation list allows employers to employ foreigners directly from their home country to the UK with a skilled worker visa. Okay, so as an international student, you are on a student visa, and when you are done with your student visa, you will likely get a graduate visa, which is 2 years if you're doing a 1-year master's degree, or 3 years if you're doing a PhD, 2 years for undergraduate courses as well. When you're done with your graduate visa, for you to stay in the UK, you will need to change your visa to any other visa type. If you get an employment with an employer who is able to sponsor skilled worker visa, then that is when you will have your skilled worker visa permit to work. So because there's also a lot of challenges getting jobs in the UK when you are done with school, jobs that are going to sponsor your skilled worker visa. This is why a lot of people are concerned about courses with high job prospects in the UK. Now I'm going to go through the shortage occupation list so that once you see a profession fall under this list, you know that it is okay for you to study this course, because there are high chances that you will get an employment with an employer who is authorized to sponsor the skilled worker visa. Now, the skilled worker visa is a work permit, and it is not all employers in the UK that can apply for this visa. So usually when you go to the UKVI website, you can be able to access employers that have the authority to sponsor skilled worker visa. Now, the UKVI website stipulates that a job that is listed on the UK shortage occupation list, an employer can employ a foreigner and pay that foreigner up to 80% of the going rate for that profession or for that job. That means it's a window to employers to go ahead and employ from outside the UK, which is why I'm saying that once you pick a course that falls within any of the professions within the shortage occupation list, then it is good for you. Bear in mind that this list is revised annually. The professions I'm going to be reading out is in the list for 2022. If you're going to be making your applications in 2023, 2024, do well to consult the shortage occupation list so that it will guide you properly. So I'm just going to be reading through my phone the different professions in the shortage occupation list. This means that if you find any profession in this shortage occupation list, it means that you can go ahead and pick a course that aligns with that profession, and then it will be easier for you to get an employment after you finish school with a sponsorship visa, with a skilled worker visa. Let's go. Courses in health sector, health services and public health managers, medical professionals, nurses, pharmacists, laboratory technicians, chemical scientists, all jobs in the nuclear industry. So that means it's not all chemical scientists that are in the shortage occupation list. If you are a chemical scientist or if you study a course within the chemical sciences, you have to fall within the nuclear industry for you to benefit from this shortage occupation list. Biological scientists, engineering, everything that has to do with engineering, all jobs in engineering, it is in the shortage occupation list. Whether it is civil engineering, whether it is mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, design and development, all engineering professions are in the shortage occupation list. So if you're an engineer or you're planning to study engineering, you're definitely on the right track. Hydrologists, geophysics, geochemists, archaeologists, production and process engineers. I've already said all engineering professions. All IT business analysts, architects and system designers. Programming and software development. All jobs in programming and software development is in the UK shortage occupation list. Web design and web development and graphic design. I'm thinking, should I change profession because I cannot see law in this list? I went to the UK to study law. I'm not seeing law in this list. I feel like I should change profession. Sometimes I'm very jealous about this, the science and IT industry. I'm thinking I'm really if I had my way, I'll change my profession, because what is all this victimization? There are a lot of lawyers in the UK, so it is definitely not in the shortage occupation list. Okay, now let's continue. Cybersecurity specialist. If you study any course in cybersecurity, then it will be easier for you to get a job because it is in the shortage occupation list. Veterinarians. I need to be very careful pronouncing this thing. Veterinarians. Okay, all jobs in that industry, and that means all courses. Bioinformatics, all jobs in architectural profession. So if you're an architect, then you are covered. Artists, producers, directors, care workers, all jobs for care workers. Okay, if you're in the care worker industry, then you're good to go. Psychologists, occupational therapists, social workers, nursing auxiliaries and assistants. Okay, now there's one here that says secondary education teaching professionals. If you're a secondary education teaching professional in your country, then you can directly apply for this job. If you want to study education, then you want to specifically look into these particular courses, because the requirement says secondary education teaching professionals, only teachers in maths, physics, science, okay, computer science and modern foreign languages. So if you want to come to the UK to study education, you have to take those courses into consideration. I was not able to pick out all the professions in the shortage occupation list because they are quite a number. So all you need to do is go to UKVI website, and in fact just go to Google and type UK shortage occupation list 2022, and that list will come up from the UKVI website, and you're going to see the professions that are in that list so that you can pick your course according to that profession. Another thing I'd like you to know is that the shortage depends on the location. Okay, on that list you also see the locations where the shortage happens, so that when you are applying for jobs, you will focus on those locations. There is also a minimum amount that an employer has to pay you depending on the profession for them to be able to sponsor you on a skilled worker visa. Okay, for instance, for care workers, it says here £6.67 per hour. So any employer can employ you and pay you that amount and is able to sponsor you under a skilled worker visa. However, this is not the same with engineering or medical profession. They have a higher payment cap, and the employer has to pay you that particular amount or above for you to be able to get your skilled worker visa. So guys, that's it. I hope that this video has been helpful and it has answered your question. If you're ever confused about what courses should I study in the UK, whether it is undergraduate, postgraduate or PhD, that means that you should just go to the shortage occupation list and check around for the professions that are there, so that it can guide you in the courses that you're going to study. This does not mean that if your course does not fall under the shortage occupation list that you will not get a job. I studied law. I have a lot of colleagues who studied law and are now working in the UK with employers who sponsor their skilled worker visa. So that does not mean that you will not get a job simply because your profession is not under the shortage occupation list. It only means that there are higher chances of you getting a job, and there are easier chances of you getting a permanent job with a skilled worker visa sponsorship when you choose a course that falls under the profession in the shortage occupation list. I also want to state here that you don't need to come to the UK to school. If your profession falls under the shortage occupation list, you can apply directly from your country for jobs in that list. Ensure that when you're applying for jobs that you need a skilled worker visa, you confirm that the employer has an authority or has the license to apply or sponsor their employees with a skilled worker visa. I hope this video has been helpful, guys. I'm really glad that I brought this and I've been able to answer your questions. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you need any personal consulting services, there is a link to the description box, and then you can click that link. You will see all the services I offer, and you can book a consultation with me or a document review or interview prep depending on your need. Remember to also click the link to Amber Student Platform so that you can check out and book your student accommodation within your budget and nearest to your university. Wherever you are, Australia, UK, and the entire Europe, you can get your student accommodation sorted using their platform without any need to provide guarantors and deposits ahead, without any hassle that all international students have to face getting a student accommodation. Okay, so guys, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Do well to check out other playlists of mine and feed your eyes, because this channel is a one-stop shop and all your questions will be answered. I'm available on Instagram at IamKoosKoos. If you have any questions, come into my DM. You are highly welcome. My emails are always here as well. Please do well to share in the comment section if this video was helpful. Click the like button, click the subscription button if you're yet to subscribe, and when you do subscribe, remember to ring the notification bell so that when I post, you will be the first to know. Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned to the end of this video. I'm really excited for you all. I wish you all the very best in your job search, in your university applications. I wish you the very best. I'm rooting for you all, and I pray that you will find success in all your endeavors. Okay guys, I gotta go now. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Hey guys. Welcome to this channel. I hope you subscribe if you have not subscribed. Are you even a fan? Are you even a knowledge seeker? Are you even a follower? Are you even in the Get Ahead community if you have not subscribed? Come on! How can you not subscribe and you are enjoying all the juicy content, all the information, all the insight? Please subscribe. Click that button. It's not going to cost you anything. Click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button.